one. Bingo.
Carl, what's up, buddy?
¿Qué pasa, papá?
How you feeling, all right?
Man.
Where you live from? What, you're in Miami, Florida? Where you at?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Carl Van Devious III, and this is House of Love on Sunday, January 31st, 2021. Get ready, baby. We thought 2020 was something. Hang on, put your seatbelt on, because it's just begun. That said, Code Media Group and Sunrise Studio produce this program on Triplevibes, and we're 4 years running now. And shout out to our original host, Sir Dougie Fresh. And Dougie, you're in our prayers. Dougie's dealing with some serious health issues as well. Unfortunately, he got hit by a car. Someone ran him over, and God help that man, because Dougie's our favorite. He's our favorite. You gotta love him. That's it. Dougie's been around for 1,000,000 years, and he will tell you that every time you talk to him. So Dougie, I hope you're healing well. And that said, the show must go on. So starting today officially, we are introducing what will be the new host for House of Love, a man by the name of Michael Warwick, which I'll introduce in a moment. And I, Carl Van Devious III, will be stepping in for Queen Regine, and she's dealing with family issues that are COVID-related down in Atlanta. So she's not able to be handling the interviews as we've had them. That said, here we are, and we have a man, bigger than life. Bigger than life. And his name is Michael Warwick. And Michael Warwick is a signed artist, DJ, producer with Code Media Group. I think 5 or 6 years now. Warwick, who you're all looking at, as gorgeous as he is, I'll tell you the story in a moment. But Michael, say hello to the world.
What's going on, guys? It's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, definitely. Prayers go out to Dougie, one of my favorite humans on the face of the earth. That guy will make your basement sound like Pasha. He'll wire it up in the instant. But yeah, man, hopefully he gets better soon. He can come back. We can continue the good times. But everything aside, yeah, I'm excited, bro. We got a lot of new music. We've been working hard in the studio. Can't wait for everyone to hear it. And yeah, man, New York City's, for the places that I've been to, New York City's fairly decent. You know, we still got a little bit of activity. We can still go out and eat, do all these different things. So,
well, pause for the cause. Michael Warwick in 2015, I'd say 15.
Yeah,
I was running Space Ibiza nightclub in New York City. One of the #1 biggest clubs in the world, in the top 5 easily. And Space had a $4.5 million sound system on the west side of Manhattan, on 12th Avenue and 55th Street.
yeah, like
Right on the edge, overlooking the Intrepid battleship.
yeah, your microphone's cutting in and out a little bit.
But when we talk over each other, that's what it'll do. So one at a time. That said, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, brother.
So that said, I was standing there, and I don't know, was Sasha, was Digweed, or was Carl, or whoever was playing in the world, and it was a 3-day roll that, when you bought your ticket for $500, it started on Friday, and you didn't leave until Sunday at 1 o'clock. States had it like that. And on a Saturday night, when I'm back in there, I was in and out, as a director of events slash management. I met this man up in the VIP area, bottles flowing, models glowing, up chilling. What else can I say? Bob Dylan. It was ridiculous.
Bro, it was actually, if you remember, I think I remember, it was the bingo players. He was like number 25 in the world at the time. He killed it that night. It was a Fashion Week after party.
There you go.
I had the shark skin suit on,
Wait, well, you're stealing my lines, bro. I remember I'm standing in the VIP area, and you need $2,000 to be, per table, and it's packed, and we're watching this place roll, and I'm standing there, my entourage, and this guy standing in front of me goes, who in the wonderful world are you? New Jersey way? Who the F are you? I said, who the F am I? Who the F are you? He's like, no, I'm a 6'2", and I'm a big man. And 50 years in the industry, Michael's 30 years old, and 21 years old, and taller than me and bigger than me. And I look at it and go, what do you want? So we pour some from the bottle table. We have a little moment. He tells, I'm a DJ. Oh, yeah? Good for you. So everyone else out there. Well, I don't know how he did it, but I said, you know what? Here's my number. Give me a number. Let's talk after the weekend. And sure enough, we got on the phone together. He came to our office, and we sat down, and I said, this guy is great at that point. Now, he had not played into Manhattan yet. He was still rocking out in Jersey City, Newark, gangster parties. And I'll say it like I need to say it. And the guy but he had something about him. He said, I'm going to do it. I want it. And we took Michael on. And Michael actually, besides that, his super intelligence, he actually built the Code NYC Mag website for us, if you remember, which is huge. And everyone else sees it because it's dynamic. So big, it's ridiculous. That said, Michael took it all the way. We said, okay, Michael, let's take you, let's build you, let's break you into Manhattan. People, you don't just get into Manhattan with a bag of records to get played. They rather throw you to the wind and take all your money out of your pocket than let some kid with a bag of records come in and start spinning on their turntables where they put $1 million into their bar or restaurant or nightclub. Here we go. Michael Warwick took it with a tip of a sword. My favorite line from...
You remember the first night, the first gig we ever did together was Under, right? For Fashion Week, and it was me and 3 other DJs.
I'm saying, wait, my favorite movies is called A Knight's Tale. And Keith Everett goes, they took it with a tip of a sword. And that's really a very key thing, because there was no sleep for the wicked here. And we can go back and forth as to where the first night you played and on that, but we have a short time period here. But we're gonna be doing this every week, people. But I will say this: Michael Warwick. From that moment, there were some real issues. There was some, growing pains, we'll call them.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good word for it.
growing pains. And this guy, I thought, it was like, how do you, but we did fast track it. And then from there, Michael took it and we got him. He was playing everywhere. He was playing all over 57th Street, downtown, uptown, all over. Little
LA,
boy.
son. I'm a Long Beach resident now.
Was then Michael got a big deal and he went off to the rest of the world. LA, Miami, Chicago, all over. On. Let me finish and then you can come back to you. And to the point where Michael, we would watch him growing, going, wow. We planted the seed and we watered it, but most people do not run with it. They sit around and wait for you to do everything for them. Everything. Get off the couch, my friend, and stop watching whatever you're watching and get in the game. It's dirty. It's hard. You gotta have fangs. You gotta be hungry. Well, this man here was hungry, hungrier than like a wolf, and he went at it. We listened to him report in from here, from Los Angeles, and this, that. All kinds of things, and then he rose. They say cream rises to the top, and he has. And now he's not just a DJ with a bag of records. He went to his hip hop phase. He went to this, but he has mastered the art of deep house electronica. And I will say that as a true connoisseur with code and media, records, and all that, and 55 people. I can smell them, I can see them when they're coming and see them when they're going. This man, it made me cry last week or the week before when we featured him with a remix, a 90-minute mega mix, and it put me under the drawer. So good. So masterly, so intelligently, where the gay guys, the Chinese guys, the house guys, the deep house guys, the Burning Man crew, this one, that one, London, Moscow, Israel, they will listen to this man's mix and go, wow. And those are mega, 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 mega ears. And I know that because we broadcasted last week and I saw the responses. Wow. And I'm going to say that with such respect to you, Michael, because, it matters when, go, hey, put our, we care when it's like you put your time into something and then the garden gives you back nothing. This seed is the one seed out of many that are great, but that really shot to the top of the moon. So that said, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Michael Warwick.
Yeah, buddy. So, growing up in Newark, not only is it phases, but I like to give people what they want to hear. Certain crowds attain certain things. And when you have a passion for something, I'd rather spin mariachi music 9 to 5 than to move boxes or do any of that. So I love the art form of DJing, Good music is good music. But where I grew up, there's a very prominent house culture. You know, I grew up around guys like watching guys like Mario Calgari, the Martinez brothers. You know, recently we just lost a legend, Eric Murillo. He's from Jersey City. I grew up maybe 10 minutes from there. You
Whoa, I
know,
didn't he passed away.
yeah, he recently passed away maybe like 5 months
Uh,
ago, 4 months
oh,
ago.
oh,
No, we lost Avicii a year and a half ago. Um, with that being said, there has been a resurgence in even the mixing of hip hop and house music. You know, thank God for the UK. You mentioned the UK. They have brilliant genres of music. They stretch things with like grime and the way they put house and hip hop together, the way they flow over beats. So it's great to be a part of all the cultures, you know, especially because the one that ties it together is all music. But with that being said, we got a lot of interesting music coming up. I've been working heavy in the studio, so we have a lot of original tracks, some dubs that come from Code Media Group with artists that are also related to us. We're going to be dropping. Next week, we're going to be up and running so that I could be spinning live. We're going to do a live set right here from inside my studio in New
mhm.
Jersey. Shout out Antic Studio. Um,
Amen.
that's been doing really well for us. Um, just the other night, we had a few penthouse parties. We did one in Brooklyn, one in New York City. So if you get on the Instagram at party on Warwick, PartyOnWarwick, hit me up. We can still get you on the list. We can still get you a table. Everything's done mass friendly. You know, social distance is key, but we still got to live some of our lives too. You know.
Wait,
Um,
wait. People, everything is available on code nycmag.com slash also sunrise 88.com, which represents all Florida. Our office is down here, is where I work from now, but our New York City offices, we're right there downtown on Broadway. But code nycmag.com or sunrise 88. And when you click on it, you click on the navigation bar under music, and you will find Michael Warwick and his entire resume and all his contacts, his live feeds, his sound drops, you name it, it's there. Let's make that clear. Make that very clear. Michael Warwick is a Superman, and he's on CodeNYCMag.com and sunrise-88.com under music, and that's that. Now, wait. Let's go back to the penthouse parties. I'm in Florida. Now everybody, they're partying out down here, but everything's open air.
correct.
There ain't no nightclubs open. Tell us about tell us about the VIP in New York City, bro.
Well, I mean, pretty much, we're renting
Who's that
different
shirt you're wearing?
spots.
Who's that shirt you're wearing? Tell us about that.
This is a Jewish artist from New York City. Uh, it's like Weinskrantz or something like that, but he's a comic book artist. We get those over in the city too. But yeah, I mean, we still have open air spaces. So like, there's outside porches, there's downstairs basements, all air flowing. There's certain capacity in certain places. Um, but we're still getting it done. It's a good time. It's a more intimate setting. We're not allowed to have as many people, but you get a better experience. The sound's still good. You still get better interaction with the DJs. Let us know, you know, what they want to hear and stuff like that. It's more catered to the individual group than a lot of people in one place, you know. So it's been an experience.
Wait, the VIP parties, the penthouse parties.
Correct.
Come on, let's hear. Tell us your last party last week.
So Saturday night we were at actually an art gallery that had 3 floors. We had an open air basement, and outside it was a little cold, and then we had a top like loft floor. Really good. Shout out to my guy Enhance, Eric Klein, the tape artist. You guys could go check him out. Everything he touches just enhances life, you know. So, but yeah, if you check us out, we have stuff Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and sometimes a Sunday brunch still. So
New York City, baby.
never
And-
shuts down. It's the city that never sleeps, you know?
Yeah. 16 ways to skin a cat.
Yeah, buddy.
And then if you got to do 24, we'll do 24.
And there's even probably a few dudes walking around with cats just on their hats and stuff, bro.
Cat.
If you're a real New Yorker, you've seen the guy with the top hat who has a live black cat sitting on top of it. I promise you.
I've seen them. And there's another one with a squirrel and a poodle, too.
What's crazy in LA, everybody treats their pets like they're humans. They go everywhere with them. So, like, you're in the restaurant, you're outside. I've never seen, like, they have a huge homeless population. Even they have, like, pets, like dogs and cats. It was some wild stuff. But yeah, man, it was a blessing.
When I die, I want to come back either as a dog or like a chihuahua that Paris Hilton decides to fall in love with, or a horse. That's it. Because you get a better life all the way. That's it.
Who we having next week as some guests? We have guests on next week?
So next, what's going to happen is today it's a meet and greet with Michael and I online. And next week, we're going to have on as our guest. Now we have a lineup, but next week will be the infamous Funhouse. Jelly Bean Benitez, everything that came out of there was on 27th Street, before Twilo, before Sound Factory. It was the Funhouse way back. And the one of the original men that were part of that at that time was a young parishioner, partaker of it, and he got involved, and now he owns the entire rights to Funhouse. And if anybody knows anything about dance music, that's where it all happened, right there with the Roxy, Funhouse, and I could say several more. But this man is Wayne Schneider, aka DJ Speedy. Now he's doing all kinds of stuff with Frankie Bones and this one and Coney Island. They did a big Coney Island parties right on the boardwalk, and he's also another Code Media Group artist signed with us. So what we'll do next week, it'll be Michael and I hosting the show, and we will have an interview with Wayne Schneider, aka DJ Speedy, and he's world famous as well, top notch. And so that'll be next week's program. Today we're just getting our feet in the water a little bit. Michael, as I knew already, our synergy is easy. You know, we can cover anything and everything. But so before we get in we're about to leave the air and drop your mix, I want to know how you found yourself. Now, Michael's mix you're about to hear, it covers, it's a journey. It's a journey. It's not a one track and a bunch of drums and screaming freaking Asian. Stupid. It's not stupid. It's intelligent dance music with gospel influences, with high ends, and then deep house drops that you can't turn it off. All right? I'm serious, and anybody in this industry, well, when they're gonna click, if they haven't already heard it, they're gonna go, wow, man, how did you cross that river? How did you cross that river, Michael, from you already had you had the anger, you had the fury, you had the desire, you had the I want it, and I'm gonna kill anybody that gets my way, and we straightened all that stuff out. But when you found the love, the what you've done here is something that Frankie Paradise, uh, Martin Stoy, uh, uh, the Matt Baker, Vincent Ferrari in Brazil, Chicago, Doc Martin. These guys have been around. I mean, there's guys I can say that, but they're not breathing right now. Eric Murillo, God, I didn't even know he passed away. When that guy played a room, it was colors. Colors. It blew. I mean, Pasha was the last time I worked with him, and the room was vibrant like a rose garden. I'm saying, it's not. It's no wedding DJ. It's not the word DJ. It almost should be obsolete when it comes to guys like where you are at now. Your producers, you save it, you take it, you rearrange it, and it might start at 11 o'clock at night, and then 6 a.m. the next morning, you're done. 9 hours.
What was the question? You were gonna ask me a question?
How did no, don't hang in there, darling.
I'm here, bro.
Keep it. Don't follow me. Follow me. How did you cross into that realm of not just a guy with a bag of records and I want to take over the world to an artist, an artisan, and now?
I mean, one of my favorite artists, JC, says something crazy. Nobody's born with God level talent. Some people find their passions younger and work harder at them. So as you know, about 2 years ago, I really got serious and realized that this is what I need to do for the rest of my life. So it's locking yourself in the studio 13 hours at a time. It's when everybody else on a Tuesday is going out to party. I'm in here mixing, going over my music, learning it, putting in the time to find the tracks that speak to me. I've been in this so long. I started my first thing with this was me and my friends. Everybody wanted to join that circle and be a dancer and kill the dance floor. So you had to feel it a certain way, and just doing this since I'm 10 years old and then getting really serious about it. It just the effort you put in behind the scenes starts to show through. It's just a lot of hard work, man, and being serious about what you love.
But you bring the God factor, you bring the, like, we're not just on a dance floor. You bring the put your arms out, the hallelujah, the bring it in. And when I put my arms up and I say that, I say it like I can feel it. I can,
Church.
And I cherish you with the almighty disco ball, but keep that in there. But that said, Michael, that's coming from a guy like me, 55, staying alive, like the Bee Gees.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen a lot of DJs. You've been around a lot of new music.
I cannot get over how this man right here, people, grew like the what's it? The seed and it.
The schmills. We'll call it the schmills.
The show. No. What's that? What's that?
The Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack and the Beanstalk. He climbed up. He met the king. He took it with the tip of his sword and came back down. Hallelujah. That's it. So we're out of time. We're gonna drop Michael's mix now.
You can also go to mixcloud.com. Party on Warwick. You can hear it live too. Anytime you want, stream it. iTunes, DJ Michael Warwick. We have two new tracks out. But yeah, man.
That's all on codeycmag.com under the name Michael Warwick. Click it, click it, click it. You saw it here first. Michael will be back with myself every Sunday until further notice. And I think we're on. We're on fire. Hello,
The house of love, baby.
House
Nothing but
of
love.
love you long time, boy.
Whoa, I didn't pay for that.
Sean, you ready? 10, 9, 8. What are we supposed to do?
Boom, shut it off. I'll see you next week, dog.
Doug, I'm Carl.